if you notice me sniffling in a lot of these videos, I do apologise about it. I've been a little bit sick again. I'm actually a little bit concerned. Last time this happened, I needed
Okay, starting from where we left off on day 2, we're still in Kyrgyzstan. Day 3 now, we're riding up to Songkul, up to the lake, about 180 kilometres. A couple of cool mountain passes, switchbacks as we head up there. Heading back up into the mountains, so we expect it to get a bit colder. Tonight we've got yurt style accommodation on the lake, so should be good once we get up there. So as we start riding, you can see the mountain passes up in the background. That's what we're heading up into. The first one I can only describe as Llama Pass. You'll see why later on. I don't know the actual name. And then later on we'll be traversing up through Mels Ashu Pass, which is meant to be a really scenic pass. So it should be a good day's riding. Lots of switchbacks, changing scenery, hopefully no breakdowns. Nice gravel riding today, very easy riding, beautiful mountain passes, not much traffic on the roads at all. If anything, the most surprising was the amount of people riding bicycles. I guess they're getting the same experience, just the hard way to do it.
Looks like a pretty good spot for the jager, the man who's most excited about it.
Like you can show up at this block.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Every adventure needs a logo. I sent this to the boys as we were planning Kyrgyzstan. Happened to be 6 of us, so we thought may as well give it a shot.
Double check.
Sorry. Lunch spot for the day, a bad little spot down by the river, and just got the essentials on ice, ready for post lunch. You can see he's got a lot of skill.
I didn't realise it was held on by the sticker was still on it.
Back on the road post lunch, still on the gravel road, still beautiful riding. Got quite a few kilometres and a lot of switchbacks to get through. So this was most of our day. It wasn't so much strenuous riding, it was just a lot of switchbacks and on the brakes and using the gears correctly. The rear tyres on most of these bikes are quite worn out because it is the end of the season, so they do get very loose in the back end around the corners, but as we come into Mels Ashu Pass, you can see it's just switchback after switchback climbing up this mountain. Really beautiful scenery change from the bare open country to more of a pine forest type feeling. You can feel the temperature drop as we climb up, and always great opportunity to throw up the drone. As I've thrown it up, I've spotted one of the guys that you can see riding up the pass. And into our accommodation for the night, yurt style accommodation, 3 to 4 guys per yurt, so we had 2 yurts for the 7 of us because Vlad would always stay with us no matter where we went. Really nice style accommodation on the lake, good spot to throw the drone up. The boys went up on the mountaintop with 2 of the guys, not too sure what they were doing up there, and had some sunset beers which they found quite romantic. Boys having a couple of beers down at the lake. Night 3 accommodation. Not too bad at all.
Day 4, heading into Narren. First stop, waterfall. Little 15-minute walk to the waterfall. Then stop off for some lunch, obviously by the river.
Okay, just as we're setting up the bike this morning, pretty nice morning again, but yesterday I accidentally deleted all 3 days of the footage so far, so I had some really witty commentary for you guys, but we'll just start again. Every bad day can be made better with a shot of jager, so I'm going to start off mine with a solo shot of jager. Also, I got a bit of a sore throat, so medicinal purposes. So cheers to the 3 days of footage that you guys don't get to see, and today will be a better day. Delicious.
Dogs are in on nice and early. Good to see. This morning it's so freaking cold on these bikes. Just waiting for this sun to come up. I don't have layers on because we know it's going to heat up, but damn, I could have done with one this morning. Quick stop, put an undershirt on, feeling so much better now. It's too cold for me. But now, of course, it's going to heat up real quick. And the other good thing, looks like we've got some nice riding. We've got a few nomads out here with their girth or yurts, and they've got the dogs, but they're not the big Afghan hounds, so they're not too bad. They're just little yapping little dogs. You can see one coming now. And because I'm first, I'm generally okay. With the farmer's cattle, let them cruise past. That's how we do it. Keep everyone happy. Let's get up over this crest and have a look what we're looking like. A bit of boring road for a while. not bad at all. Very nice. Oh. Alright, that's where we're heading down. Looks like it could be some fun. So there we go. Okay, we've got a bunch of people hiking down here. One guy going up, the rest coming down. No, not a bad way to see the place. I prefer the bike personally, but each their own. You know, getting out in nature could definitely be a lot worse. Oh mate, trying to get a sneaky hitchhike on the side here. At least the dust isn't too bad. And we'll get past one of these guys. What a champion, letting us straight through. It looks like he's letting all the boys through, which is great. Going up to the second one, yeah, it looks like he's going to do the same. Champion. And looks like all the boys are getting through as well. If you notice me sniffling in a lot of these videos, I do apologise about it. I've been a little bit sick again. I'm actually a little bit concerned. Last time this happened, I needed my second brain surgery. I'm really hoping it's just a head cold and not my cerebrospinal fluid leaking out my nose again. I don't know if I can do a third brain surgery. Obviously the first one was critical. The second one was also, when you've got a leak of your cerebrospinal fluid out of your brain, it means that there's a gap between your nose or your airway and your brain, and it can just lead to infection, so it had to be touched up. The recovery wasn't so bad. Every time it's almost 2 steps forwards, 1 step back of my recovery, so it's one of those things. I don't mind. My surgeons are amazing. My face, it looked like shit before, so who cares what it looks like now. Personality shines through. Unfortunately, mine sucks as well, so I don't have much going for me, but whatever, I'm happy. Let's get back into riding these switchbacks. So we're backtracking a bit. I let us astray. Missed the waterfall turn off. I think probably because I was talking or looking at something cool, I don't know.
Still haven't seen this freaking thing yet. Might be. Couple of Italian girls out hiking. Obviously heard some mad old dudes in their mid-40s who are out on motorbikes and thought, we want to be with those guys. Or they could be part of another tour group with a bunch of dudes. Perspective is each person's own reality.
Another biker coming back. Quite a few people adventuring around this country. It's kind of cool. Him and his mate. It's cool to see. And we can see the last of our group up ahead. And if it's not oncoming traffic, then it's these guys. So we come around a blind corner and shoot everywhere. We got the turn off for lunch coming up soon. So just cruising over nice little rickety ass bridge. We only picked the best spots for lunch, so I'm sure this one's going to be good. These river rocks down here. They're always fun to try and negotiate. But I'll tell you what, he's done it again. As we come down, just have a look at this for a spot. Blood knows his shit when it comes to where to camp for lunch, that's for sure. Like, no complaints here. And I'm going to throw my bike in the shade. So the boys are having beers each day with lunch. 1, I don't drink beer. 2, I need my electrolytes. My surgeries have left me. My immune system, all sorts of fucked up. So if I can just throw the water bottle in there, let it cool off, we'll have some lunch. Then I'll probably also do some jager because it's medicinal. That's the only reason. Okay, what a spot, eh? Got the bikes in the shade. Got Johnny's bike out by the river for the photo op.
Gotta get the photo up.
The only bad thing about this is each guy needs to file through naked on the bike, and then Johnny's got to ride it for the rest of the day. Finish lunch. Time to get the electrolytes in. Oh, and of course, Twinkie, but purely for calories only. Fresh. Alright, that's lunch done. Less than 2 hours, we're in Naran, our only hotel for the stay. Someone else coming down for the cool camp spot, can't blame them. And we're out of here. So anyone that's interested in doing tours like this, reach out if you want to. I've got a few more plans, so I'm heading to Morocco over December, New Year's Eve, do some motorbike riding there, and then Vietnam sometime next year. Then also got a snowboarding trip into France. First I'm in France, head to Switzerland first, and then into France, do some snowboarding with some mates. Hopefully went to Austria this year. Again, smashed my head into the snow, but wear the trusty helmets. They save you, I'll tell you. If I had a helmet on the night I crashed my scooter, my head would be either intact or half as damaged. Go off and on at the back, but I don't mind. Sometimes because, you know, I get no dust from these guys, and I can kind of just duck down here, go see what else is around. I know where we're going, so I mean, I know I need to cross that river, so I can't go too far out here, but we can at least play around a little, just get off the road for a bit and dodge some of these rocks. Yeah, It'd be nice if I didn't have to use the bridge and I could cross somewhere else, but I don't get a bad option, so I stuck back up on that road in no time and then go from there. It's nice, you know, just cruising through, kind of making your own route. And yeah, that's why I've got to use the bridge. I don't really have a choice. But we'll link up, get over there. And then once we're over the bridge, you've got your little bridge that's just stuck down here. It's obviously a nomad road, but get a little bit more freedom through here. A little bit more fun. And then let's get back up on the road, eh? The horse trail's over the left here, so let's just duck off this road. We're at the back, it's only going to take us 2 hours to get to the next town. It is very rocky though. Oh geez. Looks a lot smoother when you're a bit further away. But there we go. Now we're riding. The only thing is these crests, we don't know what we're going to hit. I almost just lost my phone on the last one. First time it's almost come off. But you know, this is the type of riding I like. The boys are way out in front now, but whatever. Oh, a little river crossing coming up. We get a good spot there. Back on the road. And the boys just sticking around out there as well. So let's get out there, get after it. And I'm glad to say it's not just me, so these horse tracks kind of suck, but this is what motor adventures are about. You can see how many grooves and ruts and then into the rocks. Oh, and that one tries to kick us. I just looked at the very top of the hill that I want to hit, like it's got a rocky outcrop or maybe a false crest. So I don't know if it's the best idea just yet. We'll wait and see. Yeah, okay, that gets pretty steep up the top. But we do only live once, don't we, guys? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? If I've got a clean approach to it, let's give it a crack. Don't know, I've got the power for this. She's getting rockier. Come on, big girl, come on, big girl. Come on, you good thing. Pretty nice mountain pass to head down now. It's looking pretty nice. Everyone's having a bit more fun today. Pretty relaxing ride. Also an easy ride. We know tomorrow's a big tough ride. 8.5 hours on the bikes. So a bit more fun today. The hard part's behind us, which is the 33 Parrot switchbacks. Apart from that, the rest of it's just cruising. Cool horses, just hanging out. up on the mountaintop. Not a bad life, boys, not a bad life. Come on! Come on, y'all! Come on! Oh, yeah! Get up there! Get up there! Woo! Because why not? Okay, so it's not the easiest riding through here, but it's alright. You can see the other boys off to our right. You can see Russ down now. Let's go over on this trail and we'll be good. Yeah, once we're on this bad boy, look at that now, we can open her up. Yeah. And we're back on. Look at that valley coming back down into it. Okay, so we're going to head down, turn right at the creek. Once we cross the creek and then head down into Narran. Looks like a nice easy run. The days aren't so much tough. They're tiring but not tough. The food is, typical Kyrgyzstan farming food. Potatoes, rice, meats, carbs.
Cruising down the highway again, heading for the road into Narran. Great to see the national flag up, flying proud. Out of the last 3 countries I've been to, being Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan, the national pride was great to see. Stopped off, waiting for Avi behind me. There's a little turn off here, so I didn't want him getting lost.
Bye.
Stopped to chat to a couple of school kids. Saw the boys on the right hand side of the road at the monument, another big checkpoint. I've made a mistake here and actually parked my bike up on the monument. I quickly rectified it, but I didn't want to show it on camera out of respect.
We're filled up for tomorrow, plus some extra fuel. Head to this hotel. I hope it's nice. I'm getting pretty sick now, so hopefully this bigger town has a pharmacy because I'm pretty crook. Nothing that I'm not used to, but it's, just wears you down when that never used to happen. Now every holiday it's like this. But, I'm not dead. It's just a sore throat, a cough and run down. Everyone goes through it. And this looks like us, the Grand Khan Tengri 8-star hotel. Here we go. And to be fair, it does actually look pretty freaking good. I'm doing a shot out the front of this thing later on. We're missing Jacko. There's a fork in the road, that's probably him coming back. So we should be all good. If not, we'll find him soon enough. Either way, we've got a plan. That road that